3-axle. So you can tell you're a full-timer compared to that. That's just impractical unless you're changing lanes or, I mean, it's cool. It'd be great to do that.
Didn't KYD have some?
Well, looks like our water's boiling. I can turn that off. And this is how I start my day. I prefer this silicone coffee pour over versus any of my other apparatuses. This is my go-to. It works good for backpacking and camping as well. All right, we'll put a filter in. And add some coffee. That's plenty. Alright, make the lid off here. And just pour over here. I use the cup to measure out the right amount of water so I don't have to worry about overflowing my cup. I've done that a few times. Just that simple. I normally use my tried and true tea kettle on my stove inside, but for ease purposes and quickness of boiling, I'm using my fire maple stove or jet boil, whatever you want to call it. And it does pretty good. You see? Doing pretty good. It's a quick and easy way and takes about 2 minutes. On to the next one. This coffee apparatus is called a Mijo. And it's designed to use Keurig filters. So let's heat up some coffee here. Heat up some water, I should say. My fire maple stove here. You use your coffee of choice here. You open up like this. This sets right down in here. Got this screws down on top of it. Then you remove this part right here. And it's got different size cups. From a 6, 8 to 10 ounce cup. I already got water measured out for my cup here. So I preheated this water earlier, so we don't need to heat it too much. You can find these at the Walmart and the camping area is what I've been told. I haven't been able to find them that way. I also found it on Amazon. And I suppose you could look up Presto, Mijo, and other places you could shop for it as well. All right, let's turn this off. That should be hot enough. And take this off here without spilling it. Oh, well, maybe we'll just do it with, hold on here. Yeah, we'll just do it this way. Just like that. Put this on here, and you just simply pump it. Slow, steady pumps. You see the water will gradually go down. And it smells good. What I found too is it's got a little rubber stopper valve in the center of it. When you pump it, it opens up, expands almost like the nipple on a baby bottle. And if you get it into the coffee itself, instead of sucking air back in, it'll suck the coffee back in, and it'll actually pop that little rubber stopper out of there. And everybody knows this sound. There we go. Just like that, presto, you've got a cup of coffee. All right, on to the. This is another one I didn't show. This is a stainless steel one, and it has the fine holes in it, and it doesn't require a filter. Now this one is fine if you've got plenty of water to clean it, but if you don't, it's a water waster, and I prefer using the filters with my silicone one that I showed you earlier. But I know you saw it sitting on the table, and I figured I better explain it to you. All right. And lastly, we're going to demonstrate another apparatus I have here called an air press. This is it right here. Got a nice little base that you can set it on here, and I got water boiling. Let's turn that off. It's kind of loud. And again, that's my fire maple stove. You got filters right here. It takes these paper filters that are pretty inexpensive. I mean, I think I've got about 1,000 of them. Someone gave me some too that had one too. So take this out right here. Set the filter right in there like that. Screws back on. Take the stopper out. Just like a big syringe, basically. Put the desired amount of coffee in here. You can also make espresso with this. It makes all different kinds of coffee. So we're going to put a little bit of French roast in here today. That should be plenty. And we set this right on our cup. Take our water that we already heated here. Pour it right in there. It'll start to drain immediately, almost like a pour over. Alright. You put the stopper in here. And I believe they call it an air press because of this pocket of air between the coffee, the liquid, and your cup here. Slowly press down. And you'll feel it get kind of hard towards the end where it doesn't want to go down anymore. And that's where I stop, right there. Take this out. And as you can see, makes a nice cup of coffee. Well, I'm going to get my caffeine fix today. Lastly, but certainly not least, is my little espresso pot. Now, obviously, it's not going to work on my fire maple stove here because it doesn't have a small enough burner, but I've got the attachment on my burner inside my rig that does it. If you've never used one of these before, you take and fill the bottom part with water up to the line in here. You set the filter in there. You pack your espresso almost level with this. You screw on the lid here, put it on the burner, and it steams it. It comes up through here like a percolator. It steams it up through here. It condenses in this little pot on the top. After a couple minutes, you're done. You pull it off there, pour it into your cup, add your steamed milk. It's also great for making Cuban coffee, which my favorite is Cafe Bustelo. And yeah, you're probably saying it. I might be a coffee snob here. I love my coffee. I don't smoke. I seldom drink, but I do like my coffee, and I'm not giving that up. So, cheers to you. I hope you have a great day. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.